I won't deal with no stinking hags. Alright, Ethan, what are we doing?
Well, first of all, you should go look in your purifier, because I purified your damn red gem for you. Put that on whatever you use as a melee weapon.
What's it for? Oh, I definitely have a very good melee weapon that I always use.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
You good? Oh,
I'm good.
shit,
I'm
that
good.
really launched you, huh?
It launches, man. It launches.
I wasn't expecting that. Will it launch my little Charmander friend?
Yeah.
It
Probably
will?
kill it.
Even though he's my friend?
Oh, no. Wait. I think he tried to attack me
What
because
the
he
hell?
hit me.
What? I did
I
attack
think
you.
he's trying to attack
Whoa,
me now.
Ethan! You
Yeah.
just swam through the world. That was creepy. Don't do that.
Oh, I think that's because of that new mod we got.
Oh,
It's a
maybe,
little
maybe.
finicky with doors for some reason. I don't really like that,
Okay.
but
Well, it should be fun. What is this? You put like a path on the floor.
yeah, I put a path. You can run faster on it, and I put it all around our main area.
That's weird. That's gonna be a challenge.
And I got rid of the mud that was around here, most of it. And there's another little walkway here across the river.
Ethan, what is this? There's like a... What are you
It's
doing
a
here?
shrine of dedication to Herblore.
It's a shrine of dedication. Cool, cool, cool. Big fan. Big
I
fan of
know.
how that is.
Yeah, you're a big fan of everything.
That's a good point. What do I do with Charmander? Should I just make him guard? There we
You
go.
can make him wait over here or something. I don't know.
There,
Or
he's guarding.
I don't know. Yeah, good.
My Charmander friend.
Very good. All right. So, I got all the ingredients here.
For what?
Wait, I still need to install fraps, maybe.
Traps?
Fraps.
Oh, look at this. Are all the para things done? They seem to be. I've never actually harvested before.
Oh, you can don't destroy them. You can just right click on them to get the fruit only.
Oh shit,
And you
cool.
don't have
Ethan, I did a bad thing.
No, that's okay. That's natural. Every once in a while, the compost runs out and you have to refill it.
Oh, weird. Okay. Ethan, it did it again! Ethan, I'm so bad at farming. Help.
No, this is natural.
Ethan, it's so bad!
I got some more compost here.
I will, mark my words, I will never farm again. What is that? Sad bug. I don't have the net anymore.
Oh, make sure you plant it again, because...
Oh.
Yeah.
I have those. Okay, there we go. Ethan, there's a little guy.
Looks like one of our mushroom plants popped off.
There's a little guy in our farm, dude. What do we do?
Yeah, he was birthed from the mushroom plant.
Ew.
Mushrooms that we planted. That's
Ew.
kind of...
I don't like that.
Yeah, basically when they rot, they fully mature and then they pop off as...
No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
It's their natural way of living. That's how they are born.
I don't like that. Birth is disgusting. Tell them to stop.
I can't do that, unfortunately.
What do you have here? What am I looking at?
You're looking at a very rudimentary sort of
what is
setup.
this sickle? What does this sickle do?
We're gonna get to that. Hey, I'm trying to record it. All right. Okay, your gecko is still trying to kill me.
What? My gecko? Charmander?
I think it's been attacking me behind my back. It's been like stalking me. You need to get it under control, man.
Right, well, it's staying now. It's staying. It's okay. Charmander, I'm gonna need you to stand down, my dude. You're being a little aggressive, I gotta say.
He's just sticking his tongue out you in sheer disobedience.
It's got like a whole cross ahead of it, above its head. That's pretty, that's a real. No, I don't like that. You gotta stop, Charmander, dude. You're going too far at this point.
Whatever, dude.
Oh,
you'll be fine.
Shit, there he goes.
Holy crap!
There he goes. He's so fast. All right, just stay. Stay. There we go.
All right. Okay, so the first step about Herblore you take your good old sickle of the motherland or whatever, and go around hacking at plants that you can find.
I like that. Do you want me to do
Yeah,
that?
kind of like how you did with the shears, but
I'm good at that.
bushes you don't need to get the bushes, but any of the others around here might yield some stuff.
I'm great at that if you want me to do
So
it. I also
yeah,
have
go
these
around.
item scrolls, and I've been holding on to these item scrolls for
Yeah,
about
that's not part of herblore, but when we get a life crystal, we'll be able to use those. We can
about
do that later. We can do that after
three
this.
three generations, so I think that I should probably use them. I wasn't listening, I was thinking about my own things. Give me the
Okay,
sickle!
you have it. I put it in the
Did I?
chest.
Oh.
It's in the chest here.
Oh yeah, there it is. Ethan, I'm a druid.
Yeah, you're a druid.
That's canon.
Look at all those tasty
Write that
things.
down, it's canon. Put that on my wiki. Wait, so anything but the bushes?
Pretty much that's around here. There are a ton, like, so basically each unique type of plant has its own set of aspects, and these are randomized for every world seed.
What the hell?
So, yeah, they're different, but they do follow certain rules, like
That's
certain
really
types.
cool.
The more common aspects are on common plants, and rare ones are
I
newer
like that.
plants.
I like that
Yeah,
idea. How,
it's very interesting.
you can't just look at a wiki and it tells you everything. You actually have to
Yeah,
know your
and
stuff,
you
kinda.
don't even know what aspects it contains yet until you test them on a gecko, and that's what the gecko gauge
No! Not
is.
Charmander.
Yeah,
We need a different one.
yeah, we can go look for a different one.
I have
I'll
some
do
in my
that.
chest, I think.
I looked and I didn't find any, but I'll see.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I caught some. But I lost my net, so I
There's
don't
sure to
have
be
any.
some more around here
Alright,
somewhere.
I gathered a bunch of moss and a bunch of swamp
Oh,
tall
I hear
grass
one.
blades. It's
Very good.
very cool.
That's a good start. We
And a
can
bunch of
always,
leaves.
yeah, we can explore different biomes. They have their own unique plants, so they'll have their own unique sets of aspects and stuff.
Sounds like a bunch of work. I have a bunch of
You
geckos,
don't,
what do you mean?
yeah, we can just start on this. You don't have to. But
I
you
have
do?
5 geckos, yeah.
Where? I must have not looked at the right chest.
Bottom chest. I had 5 geckos in my bottom chest. What do you think, I'm not
Whatever.
going around collecting geckos? You
I
expect too
thought you
much.
did, but like I don't know.
You
Didn't
expect
look
too
in the
much
right
from
place.
me. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. What are you
I
doing?
was over here. I got another one. It's 8.
Holy shit, this has a really long range.
Kind of does.
That's nice. Okay. I'm never gonna lose this. Mark my words, I'm never gonna be losing this.
Yeah, famous last word. But anyway.
I
All
want
right.
that.
So
Yeah, there
the
we go.
first thing you'll want to do with these tasty tall grass blades is put them in this mortar here. Grind
That's a
them up like
crafting
you
table.
do other things.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the geckos, I mine up the geckos?
No, grind up the plants that you collected.
Okay.
They're very
How do I
specific
do that?
items. Just put them in there, and then you left click
Yeah.
to use it manually.
Whoa, recipes. There's a bunch of recipes. I don't want to look at those. You really have to click it for everyone.
Until we get a life crystal, yeah.
That's work.
Well, we'll do that after this.
Okay.
We only need a few to start off with here.
Gecko cage. Ethan, I can make a gecko cage with this.
Yes, you can, and I would advise you do that right now,
Yeah.
actually.
How do I do that?
So, you
It's in the hole.
need what? No,
Things.
don't.
They're in the hole.
Okay, we'll get to the hole in a little bit. But
Equip
I believe the way that, yeah, okay.
moss.
So we need some slats, and then sermerite in the corners, and then reed rope along.
This is some like witchery that you're doing.
Here we go. There you go. That's the gecko
Gecko
cage.
cage. I got it. What do I
Yep.
do with this?
Just place it down over here.
Nope, I'm putting it
No.
there.
I had this whole setup to make it
Okay,
nice.
I'm getting it, Ethan. Okay.
Fine, whatever. You do you.
Okay, where do you want it? Here?
No, not in the hole, but anywhere else is fine.
Anywhere else but the hole. Okay.
Yeah.
Good news for me because I put it right in the hole. Alright,
All
what
right.
do I do about this?
All right. So you can get your gecko friend out and put him in
I'm
there.
not putting my gecko friend, I'm putting other geckos. Look at that,
So,
he's like in there.
yep, he's in there.
How many can you
And
put? Ethan! It's loose. It's
only one at a
loose.
time here. Only one at a time.
Okay.
All right. And then you should also craft an herblore book. So let me get that here.
What is that?
Jesus. All right.
Weed
I
wood
have to throw
bark.
away a bunch of crap. Um, doing sort of a tutorial here.
That's fine,
I'm
that's a
not.
good idea. I have no idea of anything to do ever, so it's
Yeah.
very important.
For some reason, I keep stopping my recording somehow, but I'm trying not to do that.
That's okay. It's only the interesting parts.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. Get yourself a good old book on herblore
Where?
over here in the crafting table.
Oh. Herblore.
Yep.
What do I do about this?
Actually, you can right click it. It's like a whole guide on
This is
it. It
complicated.
catalogs all the aspects that you have discovered, and then it
This
also
is
shows you recipes.
so much. This is so
Yeah.
complicated.
Yeah, I'm going to show you the basics at least, and we can
I don't
hopefully
want
make.
this. That's too
You need it
much.
though. You need it.
That's freaky. That's
You need to
freaky
have it
shit.
in your
Ah!
inventory when you're testing the geckos. So,
Okay.
but you don't have to worry about looking at it now.
I won't then.
So take your ground moss here.
Where? Here?
Yeah, and right click it on the cage to feed it to the gecko.
Whoa! Gecko is chewing furiously.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh,
He's getting all gnarled up there. It's dark.
the gecko is pissed.
Yeah,
The gecko's kind of looking like a frog now.
yeah. He's chewing on his tail
Why?
because the aspect that's inside. You're basically discovering what's inside the item by doing this
What's inside
based
the
on
gecko?
how the gecko reacts. Yeah.
That's weird.
So that means it's probably Byaris. That's the name of the aspect here.
If you say so. I don't know what that means. Ethan,
Okay.
help.
Okay. If you hover over the item now and you hold shift while you're hovering over the item.
Whoa, Byaris.
Yep. So you can see now that that's discovered. But most
Corruption.
likely there are more aspects that you need to discover. So you can right click again until all of them have been discovered.
With ground moss?
With any of the ground items that you can make with plants.
Gecko's scales seem to be glowing slightly. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So
Radioactive gecko.
now you can hold shift over it again and see what's been
Whoa.
discovered.
Ordanis.
Yep.
Ordanes. Okay. I don't know.
Ordanis.
Interesting. Weird. Okay.
Yep.
This is complicated.
It kind of is, but you can eventually get the hang of it. But
And I do it again with the moss?
yeah, there's a small cooldown with each use.
You've never seen a healthier gecko. Yes, truly the healthiest gecko.
All right, I think the
Yownin.
max number of aspects on one item is 3, so you've probably discovered all of them.
Weird. Okay, that's interesting.
But,
I don't know what to do with this information.
Well, that's what we're going to get to next here.
Oh. Okay.
So you can grind up any of the other little plant items you got to discover different ones, and then you can feed those to the geckos.
I'll grind up the moss.
Discover.
You can't grind up the
Not the moss on its own. It has to be the item. There's leaves that you collected in here, or
there.
somewhere.
What is that? The tall grass.
Leaves, yeah.
Okay.
So each of these yields different items that has a different selection of aspects.
Okay, and I should feed that to the gecko as well?
Yeah, you can do that. In the meantime, I'm also going to...
The gecko's muscles twitching uncontrollably. That's kind of cool. And that means these names are too complicated.
Yeah, they're kind of complicated, but it should say like what they mean in front of herb next to them.
Not even gonna try. What does that say? Muscle. Okay, weird.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, a certain element of the environment or the world.
The gecko is recovering. The gecko is not enjoying this, Ethan. I don't think it's very nice.
There's different tiers of aspects and stuff, but I think most of these are tier 1.
What are
But
you making in there?
we're making an infuser. We're getting into the meat of actually making stuff. So you
Infusers.
can take that
Okay.
and take the moss block that you have, put it in the hole.
Moss block?
So the flat piece of moss that you were trying to put in there earlier.
Oh. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
this.
When you collect things with the sickle, it gives you an item that you use for herblore, but with the shears, it's just the block itself.
Like
And put it in
that?
the hole. Put it in the hole.
In the hole. Oh.
Yeah. And
Why?
then take an octine ingot in here. Yeah.
Okay. Took
And
one.
then hold right click with the octane and get over it.
Whoa! Ethan! Pyromaniac! That's me!
Yep.
I can do that anywhere?
Anywhere on moss, and heat is a block that will, it acts like netherrack where it keeps it forever.
Ethan,
I
I'm
already put
making
that in the
fire.
hole. Okay, this is
Ethan, there's
not
a
the
snail.
use here.
There's an angry snail.
That is
You
the way
go.
that you make
Okay.
fire in Betweenlands. You can't use a flint and steel, but
Weird. Okay. Ethan, bird. There's a bird. Ethan, there's a bird. Help. Okay, it's dead.
All right, but we have peat under there, so this will always remain there. And now we have to put the infuser over it. So you
How
can
do I
just
do
place
that?
it on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ethan, infuser.
There we go.
It's
So
spinning.
so that's what you stir. But basically the idea is you put water in here, and then you put the ground stuff that you want to use to make your aspects. Now, normally, basically the way that you make the potions is that there's a set combination of different aspects that you need. But not every item will have the exact combination you need. But that's okay for now. So what we can basically do is take a bucket and fill it with water and put it in there.
I'm good at that. I'm good at filling
Yeah.
buckets with water. I'd say I'm extremely proficient in that.
Yeah.
And I put it right into the infuser?
Yep, you can fill it up to
Oh.
3 times. They may want to get more.
I'm gonna be doing that. That's super easy. That's what I was made for. Never mind. Maybe not that easy. There we go. Ethan, I'm stuck!
By the way, I'm gonna.
Okay, never mind.
There you go.
Why are you flying? Why are you flying?
I'm using my ring. Creates
Why?
like a leaf tornado under you that
Stop,
allows you to cover.
it's freaking me out. You gotta stop. Flying things are not natural. You gotta stop that.
Alright. It only allows me to go up a few blocks. I can't
That's
fly
cool.
anywhere.
That's cool,
Can't
though. That's
cover off the surface.
That's high enough a white couldn't get you.
Yep.
Which is the optimal height, if you ask me.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think it slows fall damage as well and stuff
What
like
does
that.
this do? Why is it filled with goo?
So the idea is the fire will heat up the water until it's boiling.
Huh.
And once it starts boiling, emitting like bubbles and smoke, or steam rather, then you can put in the ground ingredients.
Weird. Okay.
And then you have to stir that, like, you have to stir it at least once every 30 seconds or else it will start evaporating.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm good at stirring.
Right. Now you need to put the stuff in.
What stuff? What do you mean?
The stuff. The ground stuff.
The ground swamp tall grass?
Yeah, any of it, really.
Oh, look at that!
For now, yeah. You can
got
put in
a-
more if you want, yeah.
It's got a whole stew going in there.
Yep. So we have to keep this thing stirring. Okay, so it's already... Okay, now we need a bucket to collect it.
I have a bucket.
Why is it not? Shoot.
It's not boiled enough. Look at
No, it
that.
should be.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Why is it not?
Wrong bucket. Has to be Stormorite.
Oh, I need to. You have to shift right click. Shift right click.
Oh, what? Weird.
Yeah. It was because I had a shield in the way that it wasn't allowing me to
Ooh,
do it.
infusion bucket.
Yep.
Do I drink this?
So we're not really no. We're not really making a proper potion right now because the aspects that are in this are kind of random.
Huh.
But we can distill them out into separate vials that are filled with each individual aspect that we can put back in here to make what we want.
Okay.
So now we can make something called an alembic.
What's
And
that?
I'm going to get the stuff here. Um, basically, it's a thing that you put the infusion into to distill it. I'll show that over here. You put it like you put these dentist shards, the dentist,
Yeah, the
um,
dentist. Oh, I
and then
did
you
it.
put that on top. Yep.
Vials.
So
I
you
got
can
it.
take
And then what do I do
and
with
then
these vials?
we need to we need to use one to make the alembic thing. Um,
Huh.
but let me just my inventory is a mess. Very fun. Um, so
What is
yes, okay.
this? Oops.
So I need to do this, and then you put a vial to the right of the green thing in there.
Yeah, alembic.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do
So you
with
can
this?
place that somewhere around here.
This is wild, man. This is
Yeah.
too much. What
And
is
then
even
you can
going on?
right click the infusion bucket into there to start distilling it.
Okay. Weird.
So that will take its time, but eventually you'll see that how the liquid is going into the smaller little vial here
I
from the big
guess.
distiller.
I guess I'm
It's
seeing
very,
that.
very, very slow, but eventually the tiny one will fill up, and that's when you know it's done, basically, and it will stop smoking or
That's
steaming.
weird. This is complicated shit.
Yeah,
This is
we're
so
only
much.
touching the surface, basically, but you can get really far into this and get all sorts of potions, but we can probably just aim for um, strength potions, which will already help us in fights and stuff like that,
Yeah, with whites. Fuck them.
and with like boss fights and stuff.
Boss. There. You mean there's more than one boss?
Of course there is.
That sounds unfortunate. How about in that one tower that we're going to?
No bosses in there, thankfully, but a lot of
Okay, that's
mobs
good. That's good
and
news.
a lot of loot as well. So we definitely want to go in there.
Also good news.
I figured this part of the mod would be something you wouldn't really be able to wrap your head around, but
Nope.
I can handle what we need to make from it. You
I don't
know.
understand anything. I'm just going with it.
Yeah.
It's very confusing.
It's complicated, but the end results can be pretty
All I know
amazing.
is put water in bucket, then put bucket into yellow orange
Yeah.
thing. That's all I know. That's all I feel I need to know at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. For right now.
All I know is whites are scary and avoid whites.
Oh, looks like the first thing that we made is done. So
Oh,
you can right click that with the vials, the green vials.
yeah. Ethan,
Yep.
I got the stuff. I don't know what it means.
All right. Let me see that.
There you go.
So you got a little bit of azuin, which is one of the ones that we need. That's good. We can put that here for now.
Whoa! You can place
Yep.
it?
Yep. You can place them. You shift right click to place them, and you can fill them up with the same aspect.
That's cool.
So that's how you kind of store them, I
And what
guess.
does that mean? It's like a strength potion?
No, it's one. It's a distilled aspect, basically. One of the aspects we need to make strength potion.
I don't know what that means.
Like the azuin thing, the muscle thing you found.
No.
Imagine taking that out of the plant and just extracting it into juice. That's basically what you've done.
If you say so, man. I think that's a you problem.
Oh, this rotted. Oh, we're letting this. Ah, shit.
Rot?
We let this brew for too long. Hold on.
Look at that.
Um,
Ew. It's
yeah.
rotted. What does that mean?
I actually think it's okay for now. The rotting or the over brewing only matters if you're trying to make the potion itself, which is not what we're doing at the moment.
Okay, weird.
We're almost done. Actually, we have
Castle.
this is Ordanis here, so I can collect that, and there's also a Zuin in here, so
Huh.
we can put these vials directly back into this thing.
What? Why?
Because they are the distilled aspects, so we know that we need Azuin and Ordanis to make the strength potion.
Weird.
So we can, since we've now taken those, separated them from the original plant, we can put them back in, and we'll get the potion we want.
If you say so, dude. I like this setup, though. This is cool.
Yeah. Now it's very important that we don't let this go too long.
It's making the
Basically,
potion.
yeah, when it changes color very suddenly and makes like a lot of steam, that's when we know to collect it.
Ooh.
I should be on that, but you can just make sure it keeps stirring.
Can do. I'm great at pressing right click. Very good at
I,
that. I'm a
I know
pro at
you're
clicking
proud of that.
right click every 10 seconds. Very good.
Yeah,
Very good at that.
very, very good.
Every 5 seconds, maybe. And that's even more extreme. Ethan, it's bubbling, I think.
All right, just make sure you keep stirring,
Can do.
and if it makes a big sound and steams up and rapidly changes color, that's when we collect it with the bucket.
Can do.
And I guess I'll show you in the meantime. There's also the orange vials that you make with the orange dentist.
What do they do?
The only difference is that when you use a green one, it becomes dirty, and then you have to purify it before you can
Ew.
use it again. But you
Ew.
don't have to do that with the orange ones.
Are the orange ones more rare? The orange
Yeah, it's
dentist?
a little bit more rare than the green.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's going to start slowly changing color, but you don't collect it until it steams up and makes a big sound.
I see that actually. I saw that last time too. Then it went bad and it went brown, which was
It's
not
because last
expected.
time, yeah, if it does it immediately and it turns like that dark purple, like how we did before, it's actually more like a violet, yes.
Huh.
But that's when the aspects are an invalid combination. But that
Ew.
just means you'll get the vials when you put it through the Olympic.
Ew.
But if it's doing this and you collect it at the right time, then you'll make the actual potion.
Okay. That's weird. It's like a brewing stand, but more complicated.
Yep.
Weird.
And you can modify the potions.
Ethan.
Like, I haven't really. Okay, good. Collect the last little bit there before it goes around.
How do I
Shift
do
right
that?
click. Shift right click.
Right.
Oh,
Whoa.
you just poured it out by accident. That's okay.
What did I do?
You just poured it out and destroyed it, basically.
How?
If you right click it anywhere just normally, then you dump it out, basically.
Ew. Okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
It's okay. We got two.
I
That's
have the
still
denthopist.
yeah. So you'll notice it's
Dentist.
very like red now.
Yeah. What is that? What's it
I
do?
mean, yeah, we've actually created a correct potion, basically. So now we
Whoa.
just put it through here like normal and let it do its thing.
Ew. Okay.
Yep.
This is so
And
complicated.
yeah. And when that's finished, and we collect it with the vials, we'll get the actual potion.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And there's a kind of like a lesser known element about all this. Each aspect has an amount that that number that you saw next to it.
Yeah.
So basically, the ratio of amount with certain aspects in a recipe that kind of modifies the potion, like like how in vanilla you can modify it to make it last longer or be
Yeah.
stronger, that kind
With
of thing.
redstone.
So basically, the more of a certain amount, like if I put more Azuin in there, then Ordanis, then it will create a stronger potion.
Ah,
Or if I put more Ordanis in there than Hitsuin, then it makes it last longer.
that's neat. Okay,
Yep.
noted.
So we can actually make up to 5 levels of each
Holy
duration and
shit.
strength, which is a lot more than vanilla.
Yeah,
which
that's a lot more in depth.
kind of where this can become very OP. But
Yeah,
it
well,
does take a lot to set up and to understand.
yeah, if you can use it well.
Yeah.
Which seems difficult, especially for me, as everybody knows.
Yeah.
Alright, what I'm gonna do is make a bunch of reedwood donuts. Reed donuts. Alright. Not wood. And then we should probably hit the
It's the road,
tower.
yeah.
Hit the tower too
Tower. Sounds good. Yeah.
this episode. And then maybe next episode we can go mining for the
Yep.
life
Look for them
stones.
life crystals.
Yeah, those. Whatever
I
those
like the
are.
Greeble that's hanging out over there.
Yeah, I saw that. It was kind of in the air a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
Now maybe it's come down lower.
So a fun fact about this, if you let it like evaporate without stirring,
Yeah.
and it runs all the way down, it spawns a fart.
Really? That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
And it actually takes on the color of the infusion as well.
That's cool, but
Yeah.
also very gross.
So
I don't know how I feel about
you
that
don't
fact,
want to
actually.
do that, basically. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if it happens.
Mhm.
Does it also give you like a potion effect? Determined by
That would
what
be
you like?
cool if it did. It still just poisons you, but that would be really cool.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, I think it's done. All right. So, do you have your vials out?
No, I put them somewhere.
All right, here, I'll give you some of mine.
Thanks.
So you
What
can
do you
collect
do?
them from there. No, from the
Ethan!
other thing. This thing here.
Okay. I lost it. It's gone.
What?
Uh,
There you go.
Excellent Strength? What is this?
There you go.
What does it mean?
So you got
Potency
a strength,
1.
you got a strength potion.
Duration 2 minutes and 4 seconds. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's really... Ethan Snail! Okay, it's
Does it
gone.
say the strength on it, or is it just...
Yeah, it's 3.5 attack damage.
Ah.
That
Yep.
sounds really good, actually.
I think that's only the first level, actually, which is pretty amazing.
That's pretty intense, Ethan.
So yeah, you can use that whenever you feel like you need. Hopefully not during this fight, the tower, but
Is there a boss on the tower?
no, there's not. I told you that a million times.
I haven't been listening. Does that mean that we can just kind of attack it and beat it pretty easy?
Well, the idea is you go up each floor and you have to break the spawner and kill all the mobs on each floor before you can proceed to the next.
Okay, interesting. Ethan, I'm fucking up the farms again.